coming up in this edition of In the Krank. Flame Gospel Music Award winner Gauzy drops in for a moment or two.
You cannot charge a dead man. No, officer.
Who's the man of the city? None other than the villain.
Well, the music video for Man City is like a video to promote Barbados. So we're having clips from Waikiki because this is like an event that I promote in my personal life.
We take in the launch of Utopia, the 2016 offering from Amanda Reefer and the band Fantasy Barbados, the celebrity band. And it's all about Apocalypto as Zulu launches their 2016 offering. We're going to hear as well from Shanta Prince, who tells us what our plans are for 2016. All this coming up in this edition of In the Krank. I'm Ryan Jones. It's another year, another season, and as usual, we'll be putting you right in the center of what's happening in this crop over season right here on In the Krank. It hasn't officially started as yet, but the bands are launching, the music has started to clear the airwaves, and you know what? You can't help but feel that this year is going to be really big. And if the costumes that we saw when we went to the launch of Fantasy Barbados are any indicator, I'm going to like Mikey, full of potatoes anticipation. Every year, the folks at Fantasy Barbados have a tendency for doing things big and doing them different. And for them, 2016 is no exception. In the Krank was at the Yacht Club when they unveiled Utopia. Band leader Amanda Reefer says, this year it was about stepping up what the celebrity band has become known for, a first-class experience.
Stepping it up is my middle name. If you're in this business, it's a creative business, it's the creative industry. And you always have to be looking at how you can enhance your product, because Carnival is a global phenomenon and people are online looking at all sorts of costumes all over the world. Trinidad is the mecca in terms of costuming. So people expect a certain standard, especially because our band is international and we have a lot of overseas visitors. So we always are working with the design team to see how we can do something different, and we did that tonight. Challenges, they're always, with any business, there are always issues. However, because this is our 6th year and we understand our brand, we know exactly where we want to go, we know the strategy and how we're going to get there, the challenges are mitigated in that regard. But I would say that sponsorship continues to be a challenge, and it's understandable. It's understandable that we in Barbados are in a recession right now, which is why we have to find even more creative ways to make sure that our sponsors get added value. So we invest a lot in image and branding and letting people see exactly what we are about in terms of what we can deliver and what we know we can deliver consistently.
What does she think about the costumes that they have on offer?
This year is special for me. This year is indeed very, very, very special. We had to see how we could better last year, and we did a phenomenal job last year. So it's always trying to raise the bar. So we went to work we identified designers that worked for us last year, and we brought on new designers with a new energy, new creative mind. And these designs, I can tell you, I have no favorite. These designs, each of them offers something different creatively, a different style. The color combinations are absolutely amazing. And when you see it hit the road, I can't wait to see those costumes hit the road August 1st, Kaduma Day in Barbados.
So I'll put you on the spot a little bit now.
Yeah.
If you have no favorite design, how would you advise your
Close your
clients?
eyes and just fill up. Because all of them are gorgeous. Just close your eyes. Whatever, my advice for my customers would be, whatever hits you first, go with that one.
And go early.
Go early, because as I said, we have online sales, and there's a limited amount per section. So I would advise persons really, when we start to advertise on our Facebook and our Instagram, soon to be website, when we get that up and running, and we launch the website campaign. But you can't wait until the website is launched in a week and a half. We will be up on social media, and you can use ticketpal.com to purchase your costumes. So I would advise, whether you're local or whether you're from overseas, to go and early and book your costume.
Her band designer is Hamzi Muhammad.
Well, for this 2016 collection, I started to play around a bit with fashion trends, and I was very inspired by a lot of bold and flirty and pastel colors. So I tried to do a mixture of pastel and bold colors, and I'm a very trendy person in terms of fashion, so I try to put my own twist into the fashion, into mass, and I try to take different elements of things that I'm interested in. I try to take different shapes and dimensions and whatnot to put it together into mass and create that execution and make it all beautiful for people to enjoy, to keep it different and fresh.
Okay, so I mean, there's a lot of talk within the industry that production in Trinidad and basically you're producing costumes from Barbados. So has there been any influence from the Barbados perspective that influenced you in terms of what you've been doing? So did you collaborate with Amanda or did she just give you full, autonomous design of the whole collection?
Of course, from the beginning stage of the whole procedure, Amanda, Floyd and I, we had meetings every day consistently. We've been sharing ideas, we've been communicating so often. We showed each other materials. Amanda tell me what she wants. I sketch things out, she approve things. We come together very often to execute a beautiful presentation because one person can't do everything.
If you haven't heard the name of the villain, look out for it. This young man, his real name is Philip Price, and he, as they say in the business, he has his head on and his intent on going places. In the Krank cockpit with him as he filmed segments of his upcoming music video, Man of the City, at the popular Sunday event Waikiki on Daiquiri Beach, Pirate Cove.
Well, I always had the ideas in my head. It's just to bring it to life, and the perfect team. Right now, I'm working with Alex Aline and Travon Wenks, and we are doing a great job right now at Waikiki.
You want to spend a few lines of the verse fast?
Alright, some of the lines are 166 square miles is where I'll be chilling. No puffy, but it's spinning in the rob in the bidding. If I'm feeling haunted like Jason, even just like Freddy, so this be I'll be killing. And then another line would be Fort City, the island with the breeze and the ladies with the beauties. If you went around town, I'm a boys with your girls, Snapchatting in the view there, and it really is a pity. And the heart would go, I just wanna be the man of my city. I just, let's go.
You don't find a lot of Barbadians, like around this time of the year, in general, the feel is for soca, for dub. You're into rap, basically, hip-hop.
R&B. Rap, hip-hop and R&B, and a singer. I don't classify myself as a rapper, I classify myself as an artist and entertainer.
How has the acceptance been since you broke onto the scene?
Well, now that people are hearing what I have, it's more like I'm being accepted as an artist. People here are, I didn't actually release the song, I'm releasing it with the music video. But I released some clips at events. I released it at COA The Cruise, and since then Sundays, and so far the feedback has been great. People have been walking up to me and was like, yo, you're that guy that did Man. And I was like, yeah, and it was like, shake my hand, I was like, nice to meet you, they're looking out for more, keep up the good work. Some people actually think that I'm an international artist when they hear the song, but I'm not there yet.
You cannot charge a dead man. Officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. Hear what I say, officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. Officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. I know the man you're looking for, but it's not me. of this I'm sure. I know from very young that he broke the law. I know his simple mind and his wicked heart. He tried his best, but still was wrong. He couldn't save himself because his flesh was strong. I look like him, I do admit, but I saw him die, I have the death certificate. Officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. Officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. Hear what I say? Officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. No, no, no. Officer, officer, you cannot charge a dead man. It's very hard.
Well, the Flame Awards, it was really an honor to be nominated in about 6 to 7 categories. And those categories, being in those sections was really an honor. And then to win the Songwriter of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year, as well as the what was the other one? I'm trying to remember. Best Christian-based song, right? I think that speaks to the content of the album, and that the album is not just about fluff, but it is something that causes persons to think and to inspire, really to change the nature of what is going on in their lives. And for me, that was a real honor. And the Flame Awards is something that we should really support, especially as Christian artists, because those persons are taking the opportunity and the time and their investment into honoring people who made a sacrifice to go out there and to positively impact the community, positively impact society. And I think it is something that is applauded and should be applauded continually and supported, not only by the Christian community, but by the business community as well. So the Flame Awards and being a part of that has been really a blessing and an honor for me. And I look forward to contributing continually, annually towards that and seeing the success of that as it grows.
What are you working on right now?
Right now, I am preparing to go on some tours, as well as preparing for Gospel Fest 2016. I'm one of the local headliners at that event, and I'm going to Bahamas, Jamaica on a 2-week tour, and then to Trinidad on another week, and is preparing some new music for that tour. There's some new music that is coming up, and I do believe that this music is not just to tickle you, but to really spur you on into recognizing what is happening in our society. And that is how I've been writing a lot in recent times, addressing a lot of issues that we see in the society and trying to bring that to recognition for those persons who don't realize what is happening and the trend that we're going down. And that is what my music is more geared towards right now, trying to pull back that culture and to bring and encourage the kingdom of God to rise up and to impact the world with our culture and with Christ.
This is redemption music. True redemption music. Emancipation from sinful slavery. Freedom in Jesus Christ. Yeah. This is Gazi giving ya music to change your life. Yeah. Music to free your soul. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Feel the vibes, but let's judge our spirit and let him take control, yeah. All Adam, yes, him rabbi, soul night to a life of sin. I yoke up bondage him gave by, so I could never win. But my life was set free by the blood of the Almighty, and now I have salvation. It is my mission to give you music to change your life, yeah. Music to free your soul. Come on, come on, come on, come on, feel the vibes, but let your spirit, let him take control, yeah. Be emancipated now from sinful slavery. Only Jesus can save your soul. Have no care for the worldly vanity. They can buy you those streets of gold. No longer will walk in darkness. Now that Christ has brought the light, so I'm standing in this freedom, committed to this fight to bring out music to change your life, yeah. Music to free your soul. Come on, come on, come on, come on, feel the vibes, good vibes, but let your spirit, let him take control. Can you feel the vibes? Can you feel the vibes? Yeah, redemption music. Open up your heart, open up your mind, boy. Don't refuse it. Can you feel the vibes? Can you feel the vibes? Redemption music. Open up your heart, your soul, and your mind, boy. Don't refuse this music to change your life, yeah. Music to free your soul. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Feel the vibes, but let your spirit, let him take control. Redemption music. Redemption music. Yeah. Redemption music. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
– 2015 was a big year for Shanta Prince. Among her hits were Bad Mind and Hello. The latter saw her being propelled into being the local and regional face for one of the region's largest telecommunications companies.
This year, it's just going to be more growth. We're going to get a different, more sides to Shanta. And I'm really, really excited about what I have to bring this year. You've seen me talk about being stush, you've seen me saying hello and being happy. Now it's time to let loose, show some bad behavior. And, you know, every year I just try to let people see a different side of who I am so they get to know me more as an artist and as a person. And I'm really, really, really happy with what I'm doing. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I got to work again with who I would like to call my mentor, Rick, and I worked together on it. So he wrote it for me. That'll be one of my first releases. And then the other release is a combination of working with Dangerous and London Future, who worked on Like a Boss with Masha Montano. So I can't explain how excited I am about what I have to bring this year, and rep hard for the ladies and rep hard again for all the fans who support, and I just can't wait.
She told in the Krank as well that 2016 was going to be about growth.
And I just want to do better than I did the last year. I want to improve. I always, sit back, take notes of what I can improve upon, what I want to do more of. And for me, really, as an artist, I just want people to really understand my music and my point of view, because sometimes it's not always that straightforward soca thing. It has a little mixture of the pop vibe or whatever. It's best if they understand who I am, and that is all I really want to do. And at the end of the day, my music is just about making people happy. That's my job. I'm an entertainer. That's what my job is, to make people happy. And once I've made the public happy with what I've come with, I've done my job. I feel good. I give myself a pat on the back, and we aim for that again.
bang your bum. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. You want speed? You want speed? You want speed? It's speed. Ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it. You alright? You alright? You alright? You alright? No pedal, 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 pedal. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. Pull on, but she wears like a handlebar. Pop off a weenie, pop off a car. Pedal, 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 pedal. Tap the back brakes from we can't drop. You want all the time? Check when I watch. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. You want speed? You want speed? You want speed? It's speed. Ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it. You alright? You alright? You alright? You alright? No pedal, ride 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 it, ride. Kadoma, 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 bim. Kadoma, 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 bim. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing, bam, bing. Yes, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it. Them ain't got the phones, yeah. They using beer Wi-Fi. Baby, can I get a hotspot? Let me go. Your beer Snapchat. I want to see a 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 Snapchat. Bam, bam. I want to see a Snapchat. Bam, bam. I want to see a Snapchat. Bam, bam. I want to see a Snapchat. Bam, 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 bam. Kadoma, 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 bam. Kadoma, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Kadoma, 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 bam. Kadoma, 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 bam, bam.
Apocalypto. For some, it takes us back to that Mel Gibson film where the carnage was real. But for those who were at the Lloyd Erskine Sandiford Center for the launch of Zulu's Kadooment Band, well, I'll let you determine for yourself.
360 degrees in here, the perfect vetting atmosphere. 360 degrees we gone clear. Then we start celebrations, yeah. Blazing hotter than ever, sipping on fire water. We can them bumpers making smoke. The whole red dust burst fire, jamming down to mighty design you. Then I will your mother find you. Could have poor go and sign you. No boy can't man tie you.
Look how the girl body nice up, nice up, nice up. Nobody hold back, give me a piece of that badness. When you whine it a madness. With the girl them, they sitting wicked, never will I lick it. I wanna stick it, you better trick it when I kick it. Hey girl, you the real thing. Girl, my talk, girl, my try, girl, my look, but them can't touch the ball.
Girl full of skill, every man want wine for it. Big money man want spend every dime for it. Everybody want one touch, one time for it. Girl see the pole and wine design for it. See the truck on the road and she climb on it. Then do a split on the front of the car on it. Hot like scorpion, pepper and scratch on it. Other girls see them bad, them fat. Girl say I know you wine so. Make a real one join you. Big bumper behind you. Good it, thicker than a rhino. How about the almighty design you? Then I will your mother find you. Good it, road one sign you. No boy can't man tie you. In a pitch black and a broad daylight, girl a wine them waist and them move snake like. Them kind of wine make man take life. Same kind of wine which you use make life. Girl make taxi drivers break light and make everything start to inflate like. Man see the wine and run and take wife. She give you one wine where you must take five. Make everyone walk on life like accident. Because the girl a well confident. Yo, told the girl a wine confident. Them a want die she born on the continent. I was Ghana, cause she gonna leave. I work up wine in the corner leave. No she bad, she bad, bad, no bad, no bad, no. Nothing at all which she can't achieve. Them say girl how you wine so. Make a real one join you. Big bumper behind you. Good it, thicker than a rhino. She bad. Bad girls. She bad. Bad girls who? She bad. Bad girls. She bad. Bad girls who? She bad. Bad girls. She bad. Bad girls who? You make me cock it up a wheel. Me want you back it up a wheel.
You see me back to the bone, no doubt it. When you hear me talk, no doubt it. Roll out, me girl, roll out. Roll out, me girl, roll out. You see me back to the bone, no doubt it. When you hear me talk, no doubt it. Roll out, me girl, roll out. Roll out, me girl, roll out. God, don't say me bad. Yes, so me bad. Bad me bad when me roll the party start. Bounce the bumper like it was a hard. Them can't do it like me. So me bad. Man say she bad. Must have split with a girl, no one no part. Bounce on it, cause you know me riding hard. Mash up every party. Bad for you. We bad to the bone, no we not no fool. Bad girls rule. She bad. Out the road. She bad.
Girl, me nah lie, me love the way how you back it up for me.
And that's a wrap on this week's edition of In the Krank. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Remember, for more of the interviews and the photos from the launches and other events that we attended, as well as the backstories, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website at indecrank.cinestreamtv.com. I'm Ryan Jones. Glad you could join us.
Nasty Nine.
Where all the gal and them check. Where all my drinks, my friends check. Where all the gal.